You're working out at home, and let's say you're used to doing bodyweight squats. You can do quite a few bodyweight squats. Let's say you've gotten to a point where you can do a lot of bodyweight squats and you want to make it harder, but you don't have any weights to use at home. No problem, okay? I'm going to show you the form of a squat. I have other videos on this, but I'll just go over it here quickly. And then I'm going to show you how to vary that squat by using something called a 1 1/2 repetition that makes it a lot harder. And I'll explain why it makes it harder in a minute. But squats are with your feet about shoulder width apart and your toes pointing about 10 to 15 degrees out. You're just descending to the ground as low as you can. Ideally, your thighs should shoot for parallel to the ground. You're staying on your heels. Your chest is out, your back is straight, but you are bent forward, and you'll see when I show you from the side what that looks like, okay? You breathe in and out. In and out. Notice that my knees are going in the same direction as my toes through the full range of motion. What I tend to see sometimes is people bowing in like this, bowing in. They come down and they bow in. That could signify a flexibility issue or a strength issue. Some remedial flexibility or strength work might need to be done before you go through a full range of motion doing your squats. Your trainer should be aware of that and should be prescribing corrective exercises or stretches in order to help you overcome that, okay? From the side, when you're squatting, your hips go back and your hips come forward, okay? Your knees and your hips bend at the same time and they straighten at the same time. Your core is tight, like someone's going to punch you in the stomach. Your shoulder blades are pulled together and your head straight ahead, and you keep that position through the full range of motion. Breathing in and out, in and out. Some people confuse a straight back with maintaining a straight posture throughout the range of motion. Okay, I say keep your back straight, but you have to bend over when you come down in order to keep your center of gravity over your heels, else you're going to rock forward onto your toes. Okay, bending over is necessary for some, depending on your body type, more, for some less. You can't stay straight up and down without coming off your heels and going onto your toes. Okay, it's just not possible. It's not ideal body mechanics. So a squat is about bending over, sticking your butt out, and then bringing the butt forward as you come up. Knees and hips bend together at the same time, they straighten together, okay? That's a squat. Good for the quads, the glutes, and the hamstrings. How do you make it burn even more when you've mastered doing a lot of squats, going down to parallel, you're strong enough, you're working out at home, you want to make it more challenging. You do something called a 1 1/2 repetition. Here it is, okay? Come all the way down, only come halfway up. Back down, all the way up. That's 1 rep. Halfway, all the way 2. Halfway, all the way 3. Halfway, all the way 4. Okay? Forces you to stay in your weaker range of motion with your muscles stretched where you're the weakest. Really creates a burn, makes it a lot more difficult. I'll guarantee you, you're going to be able to do way fewer repetitions that way than just doing standard squats. So give that a try, okay? A bodyweight squat with a 1 1/2 repetition rep count.